Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. Oop, there we go. Put the old window down. Sunday, I'm out on the road. Got me some victuals. Waiting on them to cool off. Damn microwave got them hot enough. Did a regular sausage and took them croissant rolls and rolled around them. Tried baking them like that. Not sure how they're going to work out, simply because, alright, I'm on my 30-minute break, making sure that logged me off. When I did them before, with, what was that, Smithfield or whatever it was, I made it a purpose to dry the sausage off before I put the croissant on it. Grandma was helping me, and I didn't tell her I had done that. It was late last night. Neither one of us was really wanting to do it. But we had been doing stuff all day. And she didn't dry them off and wrapped them up while I was doing a breakfast dish to bring out. So they didn't cook as quick, and they didn't seem to be getting as done as I would have liked and whatnot, so we had to cook them a little bit longer than I liked, and they're just not quite right out here. Now, I'm sure they're edible. I'm waiting on them to cool off, and I'll let you know. But I think the big secret on this is going to be make sure you dry that damn sausage off. I don't think you'll let that croissant cook right on the inside. We'll see. It could have to be, remember I microwaved them before I wrapped them and cooked them? That might be part of it too. I don't know. So I'll find out in a few minutes. Got loaded Friday. Went home. Started getting stuff to build a raised flower bed. Something we've been wanting to do. We have a wooden fence out there that we're going to cut it down and build a raised bed behind it. And that way we can see the pond and all that from up front. We have different ideas that we're wanting to do. And one of them is to move our chain link fence, create a patio setting area where we can sit out there by the garage, which when we do that, this picket fence is in the way, 6-foot fence. So we're going to cut that down and build a raised flower bed there. That way we can look over the top of it, be able to see out back. So we was getting stuff for that and walked inside, and I had some bricks and whatnot I needed. Grandma disappears. I hate it when she disappears in them damn stores. And she's so short you can't see her over top of nothing. So as I'm walking back in, or walking back to find her, she's walking to find me, and she'd found a ice box. Our ice box has been messing up. Buddy boy, I don't know who you was, but speeding past that black and white Texas state trooper was not a smart idea. Now the trooper wants to talk to him. Imagine that. They had a return on this ice box identical to ours. And I went back there to look at it with her. And where did my fly swatter go? Lots of flies here where I stopped. I've been watching them. I was afraid some of them would try to get in here. I just don't share my living space well, especially with flies. I got something for him. So I went over there and I eyeballed it. It was normally $900, and they had it marked down to like $650. So I got a little girl's attention. Well, why was this returned? Well, I don't know. Well, it's hard to sell something if you don't know about it, dear. My wife's looking at it. She told me everything's still factory wrapped. It wasn't even hooked up or plugged in. We seen a couple little dents on it here and there from moving it. And I said, well, how much will you pay me to haul this out of here today? And she allowed that she could come down to like $550, and I said, well, we're close. I was thinking $500. She thought about a minute and said, okay, I can go there. Normally, I would have thrown in there $500 out the door. That way they can't add the taxes and all this other stuff. I wasn't on top of my game. My head was building a flower box, not buying an ice box. But I shook her hand on it, and they delivered it yesterday. So Grandma got her new ice box, half price basically. To me, it was $900 plus taxes, and she paid $500 plus taxes. That's pretty much half price. Close enough for me. Hey, these rascals have cooled off, I think, enough to eat. Let me try it. I'll be back with you. Alright, you got me for a few more minutes. Got out there and did a little trimming. Robert took the weekend off, so me and Lakota worked yesterday together. Or I supervised more. Actually, I did do some work out there. But what are those, myrtles or whatever they are? We trimmed them back real drastically. Then this morning, sitting there at the house waiting to leave, I'm finding this post out of one of my plant groups where they're doing some plant guy that says, don't be a myrtle murderer. And shows them all trimmed back like we had trimmed ours back. Well, I got news for him. I've seen them trimmed back for years, and I like the way they come back out. Ours got trimmed. And if it did kill them, it wouldn't bother me a whole lot. They're only there because Grandma likes them. But anywho, anyhow, I got a daughter that's sending me a ton of pictures. I don't know why. But I'm on my way back to the yard. They have some load for me tomorrow that ends up down in Far, Texas. Which I don't mind. That's a pretty good ride. It's got several drops on it. Gotcha. However, when I got this windshield replaced here a few weeks back, it's been leaking in different places. Of course, that young boy that's doing it, he did a half-ass patch job on it here 2 weeks ago. It still leaks. He's trying to convince me that it wasn't his job that made it leak, it's other stuff. And I, you know, because he's been around windshields a couple of years now, every day. I've been around them for a little bit longer than that. So this ain't the first time I've had a windshield replaced and it leaked. Just like this one is, that makes you think it's something else, and it ain't. I spent a lot of time, money, and effort before trying to chase down a leak, because it did not make sense to say it was the windshield for where the water was coming in or coming out in here. And I had an old man that kept telling me, been there, done that, and it's that windshield, that gasket around the windshield. Finally, I went and forced them to fix it. Up here, they come to us. At that situation in Tennessee, I had to go to them. did a new gasket on it, which these Peterbilts ain't a gasket, it's a glue job. And they put a new gasket in, my leak went away. That's exactly what I expect to happen here. He just needs to reseal the whole damn thing. Kill one fly and here comes another one. My window's only down this much. So, barely, I can't even turn my hand sideways in it. You're going to join your brother in arms here in a minute. So, I'll have to hang around a little bit for that in the morning. And then once he gets it done, I have to sit around for 2 hours, let it set up, then take off again. It is what it is. So, let me see what these pictures are she's sending. Yeah, just pictures of the monkeys at different ages. So, anyhow, I have a couple of videos I want to make later on. I'm going to try to make them tonight. Got a couple of rants I want to go on. Don't have time right now. Because despite everybody saying you should keep your videos down to less than 10 minutes, I haven't mastered that yet. I can talk about nothing and get more than 10 minutes. Oh, 10 minutes ain't even worth starting a conversation, is it? My 30-minute break's almost up. I'm gonna get this thing ready to rock this boat, fire it up, put my window up so I can keep any more flies from coming in here and chase down the one or two that got in here. Y'all remember, God loves you, so do I. The flies, I ain't so crazy about. But y'all, yeah, I like you. Have a blessed day. Be safe. Bye.